Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
Greetings. Enter to win 500 grams of silver grains. The 100 subscriber to banksilver.org will win 500 grams of silver, 0.999 grams.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Strayhorn, inviting you to heal with the numbers and cards in person at the Circle of Cosmic Consciousness Retreat in New Orleans. Go to stshealing.com to learn from the Masters, Aquarius Maximus, King Simon, Nina Diamond, Jazz Aphrodite, and myself. Don't forget, New Orleans, August 17th through the 20th at the Cosmic Consciousness Retreat. Register now at stshealing.com. That's stshealing.com. See you there.
Hey everyone, Billy Carson here, aka Forbidden Knowledge. I want to talk to you about an amazing event. It's the Forbidden Conscious Awards going down in Miami, July 30th, 2023. You want to make sure you're at this event. We're giving away 12 amazing awards in 12 amazing categories for people that have impacted your life in a positive way. We're also going to give away an Audi A4 live at the event. If you've ever been impacted by people on social media, YouTube, podcasters, archaeologists, TV hosts, producers, or anything else that has impacted you in a positive way, make sure you go to forbiddenknowledge.com, click on the Forbidden Conscious Awards link, and make sure you help us vote for the winner. You're going to want to be there because this event is going to be a red carpet event, black tie. We're going to have a pre-event mixer with big celebrity guests like Havoc from Mobb Deep, myself, Forbidden Knowledge. Also, we'll have Dame Dash, performances by Donnie Arcade, Cruz, and Kambada. You don't want to miss this event. We also have a pre-event mixer where you can pay for BIB tickets and come to the pre-event mixer and network, take photographs. I'll sign your book. Bring your books with you because I'll sign them and take pictures with you live at the actual venue. I want to see you there, July 30th, 2023, the Forbidden Conscious Award.
Did you ever wonder if your birth date holds information about your destiny? Why you keep seeing the same number or several numbers? Welcome to Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. I am your host, King Simon. Numbers are not here to control you, they're here to give you guidance. It's time for you to be able to read the numbers. The Ministry of Numerovation proudly presents Numerovation for Mental Stability, the book, a numerational guide to recognizing mental instability and staying motivated. And don't forget to get the deck. Of course, it's the Numerovation Deck of Guidance by Brother King Simon. Not only will the book guide you to stay motivated, but the deck will teach you how to use the numbers so you can better serve yourself. Get the deck and the book now. That's right, people. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, family? It's your brother King Simon in the building. Woo. How y'all feeling? How you feeling? And want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today. Want to thank each and every one of you. Make sure y'all send this to a friend because today we got a special guest, legendary artist and fine arts extraordinaire, the one, the only Ikel Beckford is in the building. The man behind the artist. And it's happening today. And then remember, tonight, we have the live, the one, the only live and direct. We got Dr. Phil Valentine coming in. Re-examining the authenticity of reality and the upcoming webinar that he got coming up. So we're going to be speaking about that and much more with Dr. Phil Valentine. And of course, want to remind everybody, of course, that we got Dr. Makeba Judge coming in, speaking about her new book called Karmic Currency and the benefits of acupuncture. And then on the 18th, we have the oracle herself, the mother, the educator, the seer, the empath, the healer, the advisor, speaking about love your gift, the one, the only Shaniqua Lino. And of course, Makeba Judge was the first. And then coming up live and direct, we're going to have the one, the only Elizabeth from HP Holistic Wealth and Health and Wellness going to be up here with us. And then we're going to have live and direct the one, the only Jessica Marshall, spiritual therapist and entrepreneur. She will be with us. And of course, got to big up our sponsors for the show. The one, the LA, banksilver.org, banksilver.org. The 100 subscriber will win 500 grams of silver. Yeah, that's the real liquid, real gold. Yeah, real silver, real gold. Make sure you go to banksilver.org. I see my family member backstage. Will be bringing him up momentarily before I do a salute. And don't forget, this is my biological sister from my father's side, Katana Risden. She can show you how to own your own travel business. Yes. Make sure you give her a call at 347-998-4417. And big up to Lloyd Strayhorn, also another sponsor of this show. Make sure you hit him up at 800-581-4401. That's 4401. And of course, don't forget, I will be at in Delaware on the 17th and the 18th with Abundance Child. We're going to be there doing the big Egg Bay celebration for 2 days straight. And of course, you got Phil Valentine doing his workshop on the 25th. And of course, on July 30th, we have the Conscious Awards. And August 17th, we will be at the Circle of Cosmic Consciousness Retreat. And then in New York, I will be in New York with Baba Ashra Kwesi and Mira Kwesi. He's going to break down about that Cleopatra movie, but that's not the focus. He's going to be breaking down a whole lot of stuff, and him and his wife is going to be speaking. So it's going to be a very good event. But first, before I bring on the Saint Michael himself, I want to do a brief tribute to his late brother, who they know him as Johnny Moore, one of the original trumpet players for the Scatterlights. And I'm going to play some of the music from the Scatterlights because I know this is a powerful band that set it all off for ska in Jamaica. So this is the great Dizzy Moore, aka Johnny Dizzy Moore, right here and right now as we play his music. Tribute to the trumpet player himself, one of my family members, Mr. Johnny Dizzy Moore from the Scatterlights. We'll be bringing up IKAHL Beckford next. His brother. Have mercy. I got a family legacy, family. Johnny gave me this CD years ago. He gave me this CD after the burning the Bunny Wailer show. Used to be a backup trumpet player for Bunny Wailer also, the original Wailing Wailers. Get a trumpet from the family, man, the family. Lord Jesus. One thing about the late great Johnny Moore, he had a lot of great musicians around him that did that whole thing. He played the trumpet. That was the sax. This is the trumpet right here. The late great Johnny Moore. Let me bring up his brother right now. Let me bring up his brother right now. The one and the only IKAHL Beckford in the building. IKAHL, what
Blessings, King. How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good.
Hold on, let me stop that because that's your brother, man. Man, I had to bring up your brother, man, because
that definite legend.
Legend. October 5th, 1938, passed on August 26, 2008, man. Dizzy, Johnny Arlington Dizzy Moore, of course, he got an Order of Distinction from out of Jamaica, was a Jamaican trumpet player, founding member of the pioneering Jamaican ska and reggae act, of course, the Scatterlights, of course, man. Let's get that a round of applause.
Oh, yo.
Man, Lord. Now, before we get into you, my brother, because you're extraordinary, what you do and how you've been doing your thing for many years. And a lot of people, family, let me tell you how this is family for real, you know, Regis.
Yes, cause close family.
This is my mother's first cousins.
Yeah, for real.
Johnny was my mother's first cousin, so I'm so honored from his mother, Rutland, of course,
right.
His mother, Aunt Rutland, of course. May she rest in eternal peace. Of course, I went to the funeral, and of course, my mother's mother, Rachel. They was all sisters and brothers. You know, sister. So,
yep.
Man, it's an honor to finally have you up here because, and let me show you something, man. Because, like I told you, that I came to this house. I'm renting a house from a friend of mine in New York, She lives in New York, and this is the art that she had here for 20 years.
Wow. Sister Act.
Yes, and yo, the sister act, and yo, let me tell you, I used to come here and visit her all the time, and I used to work out in her living room and all that with her children and all that kind of stuff. And then I finally took a look at the artwork, and I looked at the artwork, and I seen your name on it. I said, Lord Jesus, because and I know, oh, for 20 years.
Yeah, for real.
Big up to Katrina. Big up to Katrina, man. Matter of fact, she bought 2 of them 20 years ago. And let me tell you, the price on here is still on. It was $9.99 now.
Wow.
And I know it's much more now. This is
No, well, actually, that is a print of the original.
That's a print of the original. And that's a picture that was drawn in 2002, correct?
Right.
Man, brother. First and foremost, first of all, thank you very much for coming on and obliging the platform for the first time. And like I said, I had to salute your brother because he gave me a CD, that same CD that I just played. He gave me that CD after I hosted a Bunny Wailer concert because I used to host because he used to play with Bunny Wailer also. And I do have your website. I want to make sure I have your website featured because I know you got some great art. But we're going to get into the history, why you went into art. What was that all about? Coming out of Jamaica, being born in Jamaica, from a big family, because I think you have 7 or more children, 7 or more brothers and sisters. How many brothers and sisters? Yeah,
actually 4 of us. 5, really 5. Yeah.
Right. No, your mother, your mother and my mother and her mother had more than one brother and sister, right?
They had a bunch. A lot of them.
That's funny. But I understand that. But before I throw that website up, let me keep us in the fray. First of all, Michael, a lot of people know you St. Michael. People know you as Ross IKAHL. People know you as IKAHL Beckford. I seen you with VP Miss Pat the other day and your things there, man. When did it start for you with art, man? Fine art, because a lot of people do art because they love it and never expect to really sell it, because there's a lot of Jamaican artists out there. Big up to Anket Rumi. She's also watching and tuning in. Talk about the art and how did it start in you as far as...
It's actually a lifetime thing when we learned to write ABC.
Yes.
Actually, saw an artist in Jamaica came and did some art on the blackboard with chalk. Quite interesting. So I picked up from there and been doing it until I migrated to America. I went to a commercial art school. But then that didn't interest me as much, although financially that was supposed to be sound.
Yeah.
It was too rigid and mechanical.
Right.
So I branched off into fine arts. And been doing my thing since, you know what I mean?
So, man, you've been doing this since you was a child? Anybody in the family encourage you? Anybody in our family was doing this? Do you remember anybody doing any kind of fine art, or they were just making shoes or seamstress? Or what were they doing?
Everybody else had their own thing. Like I said, my brother, he was a musician.
Yes, Johnny.
Tried with him, tried to learn to play a trumpet, but it was my forte. Ended up learning to play a bass guitar anyway. And do have some music on YouTube currently where I'm trying to sing or talk, whatever.
Right.
Express my ideas, because just like art, it's art.
Yes.
Man, art is the foundation of everything.
That's right.
Whether it's music or plays or whatever.
Yeah.
It's from an artistic point of view.
And on your website, they talk about you being a trans-dimensional expressionist. You do fine arts. What does that mean for you, being a international trans-dimensional expressionist of fine art? What does that mean to you, my brother?
Put it like this: the inner being. You have to go inside yourself.
Yes.
To really transmit whatever music, whatever. So the paintings. It's all on a different level. It's outside of the human diaspora.
Yes.
You try to express whatever comes to your thoughts.
Right.
That's where you take it,
Yeah, so it's not really that. It's sometimes it's very hard to explain when it's coming through, you say. Right.
The expression is more revealed at the end of the product.
Right. Is it art mimics life or life mimic art? How does that expression go?
Well, I think it's a little of both,
That's what I thought. It's a little of both. To me, it's a little of both.
Little of both.
I used to draw, but I didn't draw to the extent to reach to becoming fine art. My son, one of my sons, two of my sons used to draw and do art, and they won awards and all that kind of stuff. But they never really pursued it the way that you have pursued it on this journey. Now, how many years have you been into this as far as professionally?
I said at least 35 years.
35 years. Give that a round of applause. 35 years, man. That's older than most me pick me them. So. All right.
And like I said, the art is being sold internationally.
Yes.
Around the globe in most countries. So you could turn up anywhere and see IKAHL.
Yes, that's true.
IKAHL. Africa, China, all over the place.
And this is the website, family, artikal.com, www.artikal.com. That's still going, right? That's cool.
Yeah,
right?
it's still valid.
Yes,
but
yes.
There's another one called Bridgman Images.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Let me write that. Let me check that out. Let me find that because I didn't know that one did that. So you said it's Bridge. What is
Bridgman, BRIDGEMAN.
BGE man. And
images.
Images.
Bridgman Images.
Okay, let me make sure .com. Let me find it. All right, here it's it. That's it there. All right. Yeah. Let me find it. Make sure make sure we represent the eye good
properly.
Properly. and no drama. Bridgman Images. It seems like it's not coming up. I don't know. I got it. BRIDGEMANIMAGES, right?
Right, one word.
.com. Yeah. But it's not coming up. The only one.
The objective is to search Beckford IKAHL Beckford.
All right. When I did
they represent a bunch of artists over 2000.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's what. Okay, all right. Now that makes a little more sense because I want to make sure that comes up. The only thing that came up was your website, your original website that I have.
Okay.
Let me make sure I show that because that is the original website that I have.
Okay.
And it's only fitting to show that respect. There it is. So make sure I put you on over here.
Right.
So one thing it says on your website, family, it says Jamaican-born artist Ikel Beckford is a Bronx, New Yorker, and a valued contributor to the world of fine arts.
Right.
Globally, his style is known for its dimensional expression that reflects the creation, existence, and evolution of human thoughts and eternal life. Ikel is art. Now that is a powerful saying, my brother. That's
man.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you got some great art up here that I see that I can scroll through. First of all, tell us about this particular art that you have up here. This one is called Le Femme.
Right.
Yes.
Le Femme is actually a nude.
Yes, it's a nude. Okay.
Yeah, a semi-abstract situation.
Yes, representing the feminine, the woman, right?
Yeah, not trying to make it pornographic, you know.
Of course, so it can be sold anywhere. Now,
right.
Here's the Lion and the Empress.
Right.
Now, what inspired you for this one here? What inspired you for this one? Not the Lion and the Empress. That's a beautiful.
Well, I didn't just want to represent the lion, which I have a bunch of lions in here. But the female is also the balance, everything. You know what I mean? So I couldn't leave her out.
Of course.
So the lion is up front, and if you notice, she has her hand on his head, like, "Hey, yo," because she's a part of the thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And also, His Imperial Majesty and his wife had lions too.
Right.
I remember seeing some pictures with them, and that's interesting to know that you even created a picture. Now, this one is called Shapeshifters.
Right.
This is interesting because a lot of people do that out here for real life. Talk about that, please. Talk about that.
Yeah, the right note, because shapeshifters, there's a bunch of us here. If you notice, there's a realistic person in it, basically, but the rest of it is your brain will have to run with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, people change minutely, daily.
Boy, everybody, they love change up our way. Now, this one is called Majestic. This is a very beautiful line that's coming out like the sun or some other universe with what is that? A marijuana plant? What is that? Ganja plant?
Yeah, that is a ganja plant.
All right. Just want to make sure we know.
Actually, I use this line to represent my album that's on YouTube called I Am.
Okay, good.
This is the cover picture on YouTube.
And it's on YouTube. I'm gonna see.
Yeah, I use it as my album cover.
I'm gonna see if I can find that. Definitely, it's called "I Am."
I Am, yeah,
Okay,
by
okay.
IKAHL, yeah.
I am. Now, a lot of people don't actually go down the road of turning their passions and their gifts into business. What
Right.
what made you decide to go down that road to actually really depend on your talents to make it into a business? Because a lot of young people right now are still running to go get jobs and do this thing, but you've done murals, you've done all types of stuff. Please talk about the business of this, because it is 90% business and probably 10% show. It's certain
Right.
probably like vice versa when it comes to an artist. Might be 90% 90% the show, and then it's 10% business. But talk about that, please.
Well, actually, I'm not the one who favors the boss, because the boss has all kind of hang-ups.
Yes.
He comes to you with his distaste and is pushing it on you to produce for him. So I decided that's not for me. So I'm going to have to depend on what I know. Put it like this: art to me is not work. I enjoy what I do.
Right, here it is.
So if you have a job, for instance, your platform you're working with,
yes,
I can tell you really enjoy it.
Of course.
Yeah. So if you're not enjoying it, it becomes hard work.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. You have to really lean into it. And actually, I think doing your own thing, you work twice as hard as working for someone else.
But it's fun.
There you go.
I love
so.
it.
It doesn't end up to be work. Because I don't want to go to work today. I don't want to go tomorrow. You get upon your work.
Right.
That's what you love.
But Ikel, we come out of a family that they want you to work when they came here to America. My mother, boy, is you're not working, you're not getting no job. My grandfather, you're not getting no work. What to work there? And when you have talent, because I used to sing, and I became number 5 on the reggae chart back in the day under Clive Hudson. That was one of my producers, and then but when you're doing what you love, man, and I used to love doing radio and all that kind of stuff, and I got paid doing it. But
there you go.
We had family members that sometimes discouraged that, man. What do you think about those family members that try to discourage you from doing what you love in the business?
I think it's a lack of faith. They want it to be the traditional thing. You get a job, you go to work, you get paid, and the chance and the risk of you doing what you're doing and not getting paid, that seems to deter most of them.
Right.
Even my brother you mentioned, that's all he did, play music.
That's right.
Yeah, he's been playing since I was a kid.
Yeah.
He played me on it there. He got his order distinction, something that none of the workers in my family have gotten.
Right.
Although some of them are in high positions within the doctor field and the lawyer field, but
yeah.
He got international acclaim, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he did
what he does.
He did what he loved to do, man.
Yeah, it took a while, but it was like it was,
Right. Did you used to sit down and talk to him about, what was going on? Because I know there was a lot of robbery going on in Jamaican music back in the day.
Well, being honest, he wasn't totally paid for his work.
Yeah.
Song like Rockfort Rock, that's the first reggae song, That's his song, you know what I mean?
Rockfort Rock?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was listening to his music before I came here, and I started crying because it's like he was saying in my ear that I just wasn't noticed enough. That something he was telling me. And I just started crying after listening to Swing Easy. And I was like, man, and then this an hour ago, and I started crying. I said, boy, it's like Johnny didn't get recognized enough for what he did.
Most of them early artists he played on the songs.
Yeah.
Including Bob Marley, where Thank You Lord and Nice Time and a bunch of them.
He played on that? He played on that?
Yeah, man.
What? He played Nice Time we know.
There you go.
See, family, now look. It's interesting that you said that because I've read Rita Marley's book.
Right.
And she said when she listens to Bob's song, she has to remember that she was also a part of that history.
Right.
so I can only imagine when your brother used to listen to that song, those music. He
Right.
also remember he was a part of that history of
Right.
Bob Marley, who he is,
But
because it took a team of people. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
remember, Scatterlights are before Marley's, you know,
Yes,
before Bob.
that's right. That's right.
So it's a transition, you know what I mean?
Right, because I knew Alfonso. I did know Roland Alfonso.
Right, yeah, man, Rolly.
Yeah,
Roll and his family. Me and his sons are really tight, you know what I mean?
They know Ellen.
Yeah,
Big up to
Noel and Barry.
Yeah, no Barry. Big up to
Yeah, man.
still play the drums and do his thing,
Right.
percussion. And what's the name? I have a picture of Roland at SOBs, has the
Right.
sax and all that kind of stuff. And I have a picture of course, Cox and Dodd and
Right.
Ernest Wrangling. I said I have a picture of all of them.
Yeah, man,
And,
Ernest is family too, you know what I mean?
really, and Monty Alexander.
Right.
They go, but for your brother to be in the music and you to be in the art, this is something that's uncalled for as far in a family like ours, because they love work and they love putting in the work and all that.
Right.
How did your mother accept your two talents, both of you and your brother's talents?
It took a while.
Okay.
It took a while. See, you know what I mean? The traditional, get a job, whatever, blah, work hard.
Right.
Yeah, but I was working hard at my craft, and so is my brother, you know?
Right. But
Well,
also being Rasta. Also being
Well,
Rasta. That's a whole different thing.
whole different scenario.
I remember growing up, and my mother said, "Boy, you can't be no Rasta in this house, you know." And she actually put me out.
Right.
Yeah, but it was only for one night. You know, I love my mother. You know, we talked to her. It was only for one night because I had to go cut my hair and all. Like I actually started laughing. Matter of fact, I still have this hat. I still have this. You see the star and crescent on it. The star.
Yeah, man, impressive.
This is one of my original leather hats from back in those.
Yeah.
Still got it.
Yeah, man.
And that happened when I was 15 years of age.
Right.
I don't even know how they. And I'm growing my hair back, but I'm not going to locks it. I just wanted to just shine. You know, growing my hair back. But
it's your antenna connecting to the universe. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Antenna connected to the people that are just tuning in. We have the great Ras Ikel, the fine art international, transdimensional expressionist of fine art. If you don't know who this person is, I know one beautiful sister. She might be loving what's going on here because she has your artwork all on her wall. She says she loves. Big up to Jazz, Jackie Levine, who when I seen your artwork in back of one of my teacher Lloyd Strayhorn's canvas. I seen him on. Where is it at? I seen this artwork. I think it was Earth Crisis.
Right.
I think that was the one. Hold on, let me find it. A lot of people don't that Earth Crisis one. She admires that so much. I'm trying to find that one that is on there. It was. I think I don't even see it. I don't even see it while I'm scrolling through your thing here. How come I don't see it? But it's.
I'm not sure. That was sold a while ago to a friend of mine in Long Island.
Oh, okay. So that you don't have it up no more, right?
No, maybe not.
But this one I used on a flyer before even knowing that I used this on a flyer before for Women's History Month, and I think I sent you the flyer. I told you how it looks, and that this is and this one here is called Blue Dress.
Blue Dress. That one was sold last week.
Really?
Last week. After about 20 years, you know.
Wow. And then you have a bang. This one.
A bang, yeah.
Yes. And now, what is this? What are you describing here? What are you describing in this art right here?
That bang was used as a horn to gather the slaves back in the days. Nanny and all of them.
Right.
So, a close up of this picture at the bottom, you'll see it's a bunch of slaves making the greenery.
Oh.
Then one coming and that bang is up there with a mulatto and a real black man in the back.
Yes.
Blowing the horn. So it's a call to arms. Say, hey, we got to get out of this situation.
Right. Unite and move and do
right.
Oh, wow. What a man. And of course, let's see. This is astral travel. This would be interesting. Now, what made you come up with this concept of astral travels? Because I do that every night.
I have another painting across all from it. It's called The Black Hole. So I'm from beyond the black hole. So obviously I do astral travels to get to that point, you know?
Of course. And then this people, this is another artwork, of course, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, of course, the one Martin Luther King, of course, Bob Marley, Visionaries. Yes.
Right.
Powerful picture, man. And of course,
Miss Pat from VP bought that one recently.
What? Big up to Miss Pat. Yes, Miss Pat from VP Records got this one. Yes. Respect to that. There, yeah. That's the time when you took the picture with her, right? That's the time when you took the picture.
Yeah, I think around about that time.
Okay.
When she owned her art department, because she had the music on her store next door.
Yes. I
was one of the upfront artists that she called for, you know.
Now, how did you meet Miss Pat, of course, of VP Records? What was that transition? How was that?
Actually, I was making a video and the kid knew Miss Pat from doing some work there. So he was the one who took me there and introduced me, and she was like, "But I haven't met you all these years." I said, "Yeah, I used to bring my brother."
Yes.
But I was the chauffeur, so I stayed in the car most times. You know?
Right. She know Johnny because he was a musician. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Jamaica with the store on North Parade. From the inception of the store at North Parade, she knew them then. He was really close with her husband.
With Vincent.
Right.
Vincent. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, I didn't know he knew. Oh, get out of here. Man, there's a lot of history. One of y'all, well, he can't write it, but you need to write the book. I don't know what you're doing here, man. I mean, she wrote her book. She got her book now. So
that's the truth.
You got her book, so but you need to write a book with your artwork and everything, because even the shirt that I have on is yours. It's your shirt. You sent it to me, and I said, man, I gotta wear from the shirt because
thank you.
Of course, man. We have to support one another, man. and I want to encourage more people that's into art to start showing their art and learn the reason why it should become a business and not just people shouldn't play around with this. That's what I'm saying. People shouldn't play around with this. And now, what would you say to some of the young artists out there that needs to express themselves on multiple levels? Because look at all this great art you have: the Genesis, Ladies' Night, Heavenly, the Harlem Dancer, What's Up, Tears of the Forbidden, Miss Sensei, Blue Dress, Catch a Fire, Moonlight Serenade, Unified, Body Move, Stripes United, Windows, Arranged Disorders, Unlimited Perception, Checkmate, Merging Thoughts, all these great artworks that you've done. What would you say to young people nowadays that don't know how to find their way, that don't know their way into this art and how to use this art to make it extraordinary like yours, brother? Please talk.
Never give up on your dream. And once you do a work, keep it protected. Make sure you don't throw it in a corner where it gets damaged, and sign your work, sign the date, your name, and put it aside for now. In your quest to find the business angle, you'll find that art you did 20 years ago could be sold currently for big money. Some of them works you see, they've been done a long time.
Yes.
They've been done for a while, and I mean, all of what you're looking at there. This is what, Bridgman? This is Bridgman.
This is Heavenly. I think I'm looking at.
Yeah, Heavenly.
Yeah, look at that. Now, what is that all about? That's look like a contour. A lot of women, man. Look like women to me.
Well, mostly.
Okay,
mostly women.
All right.
I love females. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, sir.
Yeah.
That breed we come from.
Yeah, man. They're the strength and the backbone of the whole nation. They're the teachers. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, we provide a seed and we provide protection. They provide the rest. They provide the rest. So if you look, I have a bunch of females painted all over.
Of course, and there's something unique about the body, the human body itself. But the women's body is the original form that we acknowledge even in ancient ancestry. So
that's some original art right there.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It's the human body, original art. Man for woman, and woman for man. That's right.
Yeah.
That's the original artwork.
Yeah, man.
IKAHL, it's such a beautiful thing to know that the art. That your art is doing well and people actually support. Like I said, I was so surprised to come to my friend's house here and see your art there, and it's like beautiful, man, to know that even friends of mine support, and big up to Jackie Levine, big up to Katrina Thomas, who also supported these.
Thanks, Jackie, for supporting from back then.
Yeah, and this is Katrina. Katrina is the one that I got. Yeah, this is the one I got from Katrina. Jackie is recent. That's the one I just seen on Jackie. I don't know, but she said she loved your art. She's from Trinidad, and she
no problem.
Yeah, she said she always loved your art, and when I seen it in back of one of Lloyd Strayhorn's video while they was filming a thing, I took a picture and I sent it to you.
Right.
It was very. I was like, whoa! I've seen this artwork
Yeah,
before,
man.
and then your name is on it. I said, Lord have mercy, my goodness. You know.
And if you notice, I do varied styles, varied techniques.
Yes. Yes.
So there's no specific style.
Now, what kind of paint do you use, and what kind of canvas do you use? As far as
I use just about everything, you know.
Okay.
Acrylic, oil paint, watercolors, pencils, pen, ink. Diversity keeps me afloat.
Which one do you prefer? Are you just flexible?
No, there's no preference.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I have attention deficit.
Right.
I know I'm stuck with one thing for a year, 2 years.
Yes, sir.
So I get a little bored with that. I just move to the next thing. I do work on burlap, on cardboard, on canvas, on stone, and everything.
Wow.
I mean, it's diverse, trust me.
And you do murals also.
Yeah, I've done some murals.
Wow, man. I mean, look, like I said, family, you could turn your talents, your gifts, and your skills into a business like Brother Ikel been doing for over 35 years now.
Right.
5 years.
Yeah, man.
And it wasn't easy. Let's be real.
No, be real. It's never easy.
Right.
Most people choose the easy route of getting a job. You go Monday to Friday, you get paid. But after a little bit with that, usually you get tired, you get bored, you start going to depression. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So the trip is for the days you're not getting paid doing the art, you just, like Jamaica will say, you bang your belly, hold it for a minute.
I remember that saying.
Yeah, man, hold that for a minute, and hey, things will work out, man. It always does.
You know, I shared this with Clinton Lindsay. I hope he gets the tune. I hope he gets you on, because Clinton got a nice big platform. Even Winfred and all them guys, they really need. They focus on too much of just a reggae artist, and don't forget that the artists behind the album covers and the artists behind it, they exist. That's how it made it happen. I mean, what do you think about the artists of today and where they should go with their art moving forward? Because there's a lot going on.
Well, there's so many different angles to go. What I'm saying, keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Keep it real. The thoughts come to your head, and that's what you need to express on canvas. Some of them, it's hard to really do that if you're depending on the commercial side.
Yes, sir.
But it's art. Why stifle it? Because I have a bunch of paintings there, and essentially could have to buy those.
Right.
You know, I move away from certain people. They want a piece of art because it matches their couch or the curtains, and you know what I mean.
I like the one in your background there. I see you got some nice ones hanging up in there. That's yours too. All those are yours.
Yeah, man. I'm in my house.
Yeah, look at that. Ikel, what would you now? Do you have children? I never asked you if you had children. Do you have children?
Yeah, a bunch of them.
Like me, right? Okay. we are real family for real.
Yeah, man.
True family. But what is it that you want your legacy to be left once you transition? What do you want your children to do with your legacy, or how would you like your legacy to be recognized?
Well, they need to remember that we are here on this planet doing this journey. We're not here forever.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Objective is do what you love.
Yes.
Every time, because regardless what you do, it's going to come to the end of the line in this plane.
Yes.
I see myself as an eternal being.
That's right.
That's why I mentioned I'm from beyond the black hole.
That's right.
You know, scientists and astronauts, they're just now trying to enter or explore a black hole, and there's a bunch of them.
A whole heap of them, yes.
Yeah, so to me, time has no beginning, so it has no end.
That's right.
Yeah, so we come in for some of the things I paint. That's not knowledge I obtained since I've been here on the planet. That's in my DNA coming from.
Right.
You know, so you express yourself, love what you do, love as many people as you can.
Right.
And just keep it moving.
And religion didn't stop you from expressing your art. No religion, no way of
religion.
Life.
I didn't want to go over there, because
because there's a lot of people watch me from that are Rastas, Muslims, Christians, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And a lot of them have been hindered. Some of them their gifts are shut down.
Right.
And say that's not God, or that's not of Jah, that's not of this. Please just express how important it is that if you got a gift, you need to let it go, man.
Yeah, man, you utilize it to the best of your ability. The first and foremost thing you need to know that God lives within all of us.
Exactly.
There's no person or picture or statue. This is God. God lives within you. And once you come to that realization, you know that you're an eternal being.
Right. Right.
The flesh will have to go, but you see the spirit, it continues. It's like energy.
Mm.
You can't really alter it. It's energy. You can't contain it. You can't, you know what I mean?
Right.
It just moves on.
Right.
So the God, whoever you choose to be God, make sure you know that it's inside of you.
That's right.
You're your own judge of what you do.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, man, at the end of the day. So you can't let religion become a borderline or a hindrance to what you do.
You know, I was drinking. I chose a tea to drink today, a herbal ginger tea today, and it's the yogi tea. You know them yogi teas, them out
Right.
there, yeah. And it says right before I turned on to do this show, it says compassion is the constant act of giving oneself to others.
Right.
So you're compassionate about your art and your music and all that, and you give of yourself to others.
Right.
And this was just so clear when I came on and said I was going to interview you today, because I just got that tea bag, and I swear to you, that's what it says on here. And but about compassion,
if you're not giving, you're basically dead.
Yes.
No man is an island, so
that's right. Dennis Brown,
you have to spread and share the love. You know what I mean?
D. Brown used to sing that one. No,
yeah, how you mean? No man is an island. No man stands alone.
No man stands alone, man. But I want to, I'm not gonna keep you, Ikel. I want to thank you very much, man, for coming on. And I'm glad that you for 35 years that you've been doing that. Glad that you also continue to talk to my mother and my, because she's so happy when she converses with you. Matter of fact, I'm coming in town. I'm coming in town at the end of this month, around the 24th and 23rd, 24th. So she wants to bring you, invite you over, because she told me
man, or a visit,
And let's all, because I'll be there. Let's link up and talk and sit down and laugh.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
And eat some food, because she'll go cook, because she can't cook.
I know that. It runs in the family,
Exactly. Running the family.
Yeah.
But keep on doing what you're doing. If I can bring you on anywhere I can promote or help at any time, just let me know. I'll be happy to advertise your family, because it's nothing like advertising family. Because even right now I advertise certain family, and this is my sister from my father's side. It's my father's daughter, one of my father's daughter after he mother, Katana. This one here is my son's girlfriend. This is her business. My son's So, I try to show them love and show everybody some love.
Yeah, man, promote as much as you can. Much respect.
Yeah, I've been promoting for years, and
the word of Marcus Garvey said, no, self-reliance is the key.
Self-reliance is the key. That's right.
Yeah.
And I'm honored that you're doing what you're doing and doing what you love, and continue to make that business, man. And family, please support his business, his website, or just Google IKAHL Beckford, the way it's spelled IKAHL. And that's, of course, the art is artikel.com. I just finished showing you all of his great works up there. It's right there, so you could always see all of his great works. If you are a person that like to collect, this is a collector's item, and they do cost. They don't cost the same amount as it was back in the day. I tell you that right now.
The original is a whole different thing from the prints.
The original, get the original thing.
Original,
Stop playing with this, man.
No commission. And you could put my email address there, for personal contact.
Oh, that was the one. Okay, that's the this is your email right here. The RONIKEL
right, IKAHLL
at
right Gmail.
There. That is his Gmail account. I got it right here on the page, and if that's his website on the bottom. But this is all of his stuff. So take a snapshot, people, if you want to contact him personally to buy a photo, buy a picture, and people that's going to be watching later on, because this is watched worldwide, and I like that everybody all over the world be tuning in. Please support one of my family members, man, a good guy, man, doing his thing, having a great time. Give him a round of applause for coming on. Ross Ikel, thank you very much, man. I can't wait to see you when I come to New York.
Yeah, we catch up in the summer. Much love and respect for the broadcast, okay?
All right, bless and love to man. All right, bless and love. Thank you, man.
All right, much love.
Much love. That's right. That's Ross Ikel, man. Came on to show some love, man. And of course, I played some of his brother's music. Those who don't know his brother is the original founding member of one of the greatest ska bands from out of Jamaica, and it's called the Scatolites. This is his brother, his older brother, Johnny Moore, John Allerton, Dizzy Moore. Those who don't know, those Jamaican people. Yes, I come from good breed. Our family me come from. Yeah. And all of us went down the entertainment route. On my mother's side is also Susie Q, who I've interviewed her, aka Shireen. And also on my father's side is Grace Jones. On my father's side, that's a cousin through Aunt Marie used to tell us about Gracie and all that kind of stuff. And when I watched the documentary on I think it was on either Prime with Grace Jones, they mentioned the Walters family. There was a Walters sitting right there at the table. So that Walters family was married into that. They married and all this and had all kinds of. So yeah, Grace Jones' family. When I watched that documentary, and they mentioned it, you know how they sit around the table in Jamaica and start talk the history, talk all the sitting. That's what happened at the Grace Jones documentary. I forgot the name. Was it Breadfruit and Bami? I forgot what it was. Breadfruit, Bami, and something else. I think that's what they. But just Google up the Grace Jones documentary, and you'll see. They'll talk about the family and all that, because we all grew up in that part of that side of my father's side was the Walters was definitely part of the Mitchells and the Morrisons and all that type of stuff. And then, and all of them was in Spanish Town. Even my father's side, a lot of them was in Spanish Town, Kingston and St. Mary, all them places. So a lot of people came out, and again, want to honor our late, great trumpet player, the one, the only Dizzy Moore, again, give him honor. And then the great artist that came up, the one, the only IKAHL, give him a round of applause for coming in. Go to his website right there. Those are his artwork. That one right above Sunday, that's the one that's called Earth Crisis. That's the one I seen with Jackie Levine's podcast or production with Lloyd Strayhorn. That one called right over the Sunday, June 11th. That's the artwork that I seen with a lot of hands reaching up. Earth Crisis is called. So big up to IKAHL Beckford, man, for coming on and showing his art and spreading love, showing love his own way. One of my family members, Beckford side of the family. Big up also to Tyson Beckford, a part of that family also. So big up to Tyson Beckford, the model, being one of the first male black models to bring a certain flair to the modeling agency back in the day. So enough respect to that. Don't forget tonight, family, we have Baba Phil Valentine coming in tonight. Baba Phil Valentine from out of Trinidad and Tobago coming in tonight. And then, of course, this coming week we have Dr. MJ, Dr. McKeeba. Dr. McKeeba Judge will be in this coming Wednesday. And then on June the 18th, we have Shaniqua Lino will be in. She will be in. And then on the 21st, my beloved sons, my first son's girlfriend and Queen Empress, the one, the only Elizabeth, will be in the building. The importance of personal health care. And then we have Jessica Marshall coming in, spiritual therapist, entrepreneur, and much more. The multiple levels of spiritual therapy. We're going to speak about that. And we do want to big up some of our paid sponsors. The one, the only, of course, Kiro, the one from banksilver.org. Banksilver.org, 100 subscriber will win 500 grams of silver. Of course, Katana Risden. Make sure if you want to run your own business, especially if you're born under the number 5, 14th, or 23rd of the month, or you born under the number 3, that's the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, or the 30th of a month, or you born under that number 7, the 7th, the 25th, or the 14th of the month, or you born under that number 9, which is the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th of the month, you will do well in these businesses right here. And if you just want to make money, if you're born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th of the month, like my sister, you will also make money doing what you love to do. And that's so. Go contact her. So if you want to try book your own trip, guess what? You could do a lot in the travels business as far as booking cruises for people, booking people, multiple people in churches and temples and mosques and Hebrew temples and all that. Those people that like to fly or just go somewhere to Israel or might go to. Matter of fact, you could, if you're a Muslim, you can book for Hajj. People who want to travel for the Hajj ceremony and go to Hajj and take Hajj. All of that you can do. You got to think outside of the box when it comes to travel business and running your own travel. So in any type of religion you might be, this is one of the best businesses to go and book. If you're Christian and you want to book a cruise for your whole Christian organization or multiple of Christian organizations, this is the place, this is the person you need to call. Now, this is one of my teachers, Lloyd Strayhorn. If you want to book a session, palm breaking down, you want to break down a palm reading, or you want to do astronumerology, call Lloyd Strayhorn, 800-581-4401. And make sure you show him some love. Tell him King Simon sent you. And if you're in Delaware for these 2 days in Delaware, I will be there. Taj Tariq Bey is going to be there. Many people, Abundance Child will be there. Many people, many speakers, a whole host of things. We're going to honor the ancestors on this day. And then we're going to have fun and enjoy and do presentations at the Del Art Museum on the next day. But at Drop Squad Kitchen, we're going to eat, have fun, eat food, DJ, play some music, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to have some fun there also. And then over here, this is where we're going to have the stage and all that and have a good time over there at the Del Arts Museum. And remember, Phil Valentine got a big workshop and webinar happening on June the 25th. I have them on tonight. And don't forget, Forbidden Knowledge Conscious Awards, July 30th. Make sure you go to forbiddenknowledge.com, forbiddenknowledge.com. And do remember, family, we will be in New Orleans. That's right. NOLA. We will be there from August 17th until the 20th. Myself, Jackie Levine, Nina Diamond, Aquarius Maximus, and of course, the legend himself, Lloyd Strayhorn, will be there. And of course, don't forget, in New York City, I'm bringing Baba Ashra Kwesi to New York City with his beautiful Empress, Mirira Kwesi. Returns to New York after 4 years. Get your early bird tickets. The early bird tickets from June the 1st. to July the 1st. So it will be over at July the 1st. It will go up another $5. It'll be $30. I might do it. I might take it up to $35 because this is a new venue. This is a new spot. This is my brother. Vending is available at a good, reasonable price. No lot, but you can't bring food. We ain't doing food because that's a restaurant itself. That's a nice little vegan restaurant and smoothie and juice bar there. So, but no live streaming, no videotaping because only Baba Ashra Kwesi can videotape, and that's what it is. All right. And if you do want to advertise on my show, commercial breaks, and be a part of the intermission, King Simon Presents. If you got a good holistic or metaphysic business, I'm not doing no hoochie mama stuff or no hoochie papa stuff. Only respectable and quality business, like a Drop Squad Kitchen, like a EPS, like a Nicholas Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like a traveling thing, like Ashra Kwesi does. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I represent. I don't represent the knucklehead stuff. I'm just being honest. Only quality people, like it says up here. King Simon Presents. Only quality people and only quality things. That's what we're dealing with. All right. So on that note, let me get on out of here and thank each and every one of you. Let me leave out with the prayers and all the affirmations. First of all, accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. Second of all, I forgive myself, my family, and others for imperfection because no one is perfect in this realm. And third of all, like Dr. Blair, this is the prayer of Dr. Blair. Please, Universal Creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now. Please support Dr. Blair. Go to his website, themetacenter2.com. That's themetacenter2.com. Show him some love. All right. Make sure you show him some love. Dr. Blair is in the building all the time when I'm doing something because I got to show our Baba some love and some respect. That's how we do. That's how youngsters should do. Respect their elders and their Babas by any and all means necessary because they are the ones that paved the way. They are the ones that paved the way for us to do what we're doing, just like what IKAHL Beckford did, like IKAHL Beckford is doing. He has paved the way for many Jamaican artists around the world to do what they're doing today in America. Delbert Blair paved the way for many metaphysics teachers to do what they do. Bobby Hemmett paved the way. Phil Valentine, who's coming on tonight, paved the way for many underground metaphysics teachers to do what they're doing. Because Phil is the godfather of the metaphysics underground, and we will have him on tonight. He was on Unc Rising Sun yesterday. Big up to Unc Rising Sun and Miss Bliss. But tonight we got Dr. Phil Valentine, the Reverend himself, Baba Phil Valentine tonight. He has been a trailblazer for many years, so I want to see y'all tune back in tonight as we give love and honor to our great Baba Phil Valentine as he speaks about his up-and-coming webinar called Re-Examining the Authenticity of Reality. Let's give that a round of applause. And I'd like to close out with the three great people that I always close out with: Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, and Maya Angelou. Dr. Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, "Up, you mighty nation, you could accomplish what you will, one love, one aim, and one destiny." Dr. Khalid said, "Regardless of land, label, or language, there's but one God. No matter what you call him or her or it, that's you, but it's only one." And in the immortal words of the late, great Maya Angelou, she says, "And still we rise." Family, keep on continuing to rise to the top and be your greatest self. Peace and love. Take care. One love, one aim, one destiny.
Did you ever wonder if your birth date holds information about your destiny? Why you keep seeing the same number or several numbers?
Welcome to Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. I am your host, King Simon. Numbers are not here to control you. They're here to give you guidance. It's time for you to be able to read the numbers.
Greetings. Enter to win 500 grams of silver grains. The 100 subscriber to banksilver.org will win 500 grams of silver 0.999 grams.
Billy Carson here, aka Forbidden Knowledge. I want to talk to you about an amazing event. It's the Forbidden Conscious Awards going down in Miami, July 30th, 2023. Go to forbiddenknowledge.com where you can pay for tickets. We're giving away 12 amazing awards. We're also going to give away an Audi A4 live at the event with big celebrity guests like Habit from Mobb Deep, myself, Forbidden Knowledge. Also, we'll have Dame Dash, performances by Donnie Arcade and Cruz. I want to see you there, July 30th, the Forbidden Conscious Awards.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Strayhorn, inviting you to heal with the numbers and cards in person at the Circle of Cosmic Consciousness Retreat in New Orleans. Go to stshealing.com to learn from the Masters, Aquarius Maximus, King Simon, Nina Diamond, Jazz Aphrodite, and myself. Don't forget, New Orleans, August 17th through the 20th at the Cosmic Consciousness Retreat. Register now at stshealing.com. That's stshealing.com. See you there.
The Ministry of Numerovation proudly presents Numerovation for Mental Stability, the book, a numerational guide to recognizing mental instability and staying motivated. And don't forget to get the deck. Of course, it's the Numerovation Deck of Guidance by Brother King Simon. Not only will the book guide you to stay motivated, but the deck will teach you how to use the numbers so you can better serve yourself. Get the deck and the book now. It's the Numerovational Session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And get my books on Amazon now. Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now.